Welcome to part 2 of my tips about how to stay motivated and keep going with your new fitness journey. In my last video, which was part 1, I was really stoked and I was telling everyone about how happy I was that I had found my rhythm and found my routine. I did a few tips on how to ease yourself into it when you're starting a new fitness routine. So if you've got to that point and you're into your routine and you're starting to lose interest, or it's just a bit too hard, well, today's 5 tips are to help you stay motivated again. It's a cold morning, it's winter, it might be raining, it's just horrible, you haven't slept well, the alarm goes off and you think, oh, I do not want to get up and go to the gym or go for my run. You know what you do? You just get up and do it. Don't think about it, just get up and do it. The worst thing you can do is lay there when the alarm goes off. And that is part of my problem, because when I wake up in the morning, I have a chronic pain condition. I start every day with some pain medication. And I will wake up, take my pain meds, make a coffee and go and sit back in bed, wait for the pain meds to kick in before I start my day. And that is where I think, oh, it's so easy to just go back to sleep. It's really hard for me to take that next step and then get up and get on with my day. So I do know how hard it is. My second tip has once again been inspired by my regular viewer, Ozzy. I just really want to shout out to Ozzy. Thanks so much for your questions, because they really are motivating me. And this particular one, they asked about, do I change my walking routine, my walking path? And the answer is absolutely, definitely. I change my, whatever I'm doing, I change it up all the time. If I'm walking, I don't usually plan where I'm walking. I will walk, and when I get to a corner, I decide before I turn, oh, there's a corner coming, which way will I go? And I'll plan it that way. So I don't really have a set path. At the gym, I don't have a set routine. Now, I do need to remind you that I have been hanging around gyms for over 20 years. I do know what I'm doing, so I don't feel I need to stick to a set routine every time. I do what works for me to work whatever part of my body feels like it needs work with my pain, and avoid the bits that are a bit sore or just whatever. I just do what I want. So today I feel like doing extra upper body. Today I feel like doing extra lunges or something or other. Oh, I'm bored on the treadmill. Today I'll use the bike. So definitely vary it. Do something different all the time. Music. I don't know how people can walk or work out without music. My headphones have to be in for me to be able to do anything. And music not only keeps you entertained, and it's a bit of a distraction from what you're doing exercise-wise, it can also help you improve, and it is a really good way of monitoring your progress. For example, if you walk to the beat of a song, or a really good one, this happened to me, not this week, just the week before, and it's happened a lot, on the elliptical. The elliptical can be a bit of a drama. It can be hard work at times. And I wasn't feeling myself that day. I was a bit worn out. I was on the elliptical, and I always try to do about 20 minutes, and I had got to 15 minutes, and I said, oh, I'm done. I've had enough. I do not want to do any more. I had my music on. I was doing my thing. Well, the next song that came on was an absolute ripper. And I went, oh, I love this song. And it picked up my mood, it picked up my energy levels, and I kept going. The song after that was another absolute cracker. Now, these are songs that are in my playlist. I've chosen them all, but I keep them on random, so I never know what song's going to happen next. So this next song came on, and I kept going. And I ended up doing 30 minutes. Here I was at 15 minutes saying, I cannot keep going. I'm done. I'm not going to make my 20 minutes. I ended up doing 30 minutes and telling myself, Karen, you've got to stop or you're going to overdo it today. So that is just the benefit of having the right music. You can also monitor your progress, because if you do a certain exercise, perhaps walk to the beat, or again the elliptical. It's whatever is repetitive. It's repetitive and it goes to the beat of that song. Well, you will be able to tell how far you can, or how long you can go with that song, and how exhausted you are over that song. You might start with a song, and after 2 minutes you're worn out and you're really struggling. Well, if you keep at it, eventually you'll be able to get to the end of the song, and that is how you can see that you have improved and your progress has improved, because when you couldn't keep up with the song in the beginning, and now you're sticking it out the whole way. So that's just why I think music is so absolutely important. It's great for the mind as a distraction and a motivation and an entertainment, and it can also be good for the body because it's a great way to measure your progress. So yeah, definitely stick with your music. Something with a good beat. These next 2 tips, I will confess, are not my original thoughts. These are things that I heard more than 20 years ago, and they have stuck with me, and they are my absolute proven way of sticking with it. The first one is, even if you don't want to do your workout, get up, get dressed, and give it 15 minutes. Because it's a little bit different for everyone how long it takes for those endorphins to kick in. But generally around about 10 minutes, they'll start to pump through your body. Those feel-good endorphins that we get through exercise. And if you can get to 15 minutes, by 15 minutes, they are pumping, they are working, they are coursing through your body, and you're going to start feeling good. And by then, you're not going to want to stop. It's what do I call it? It is a fact. It's a factual piece of advice to work with. But if you're more of the emotional person, this tip will be for you. And this tip is, don't think about how it's going to feel while you're doing the workout. Think about how good you're going to feel after it. And it'll tell you what, it does it, because you'll be going, I do not want to do this, I'm tired, I'm sore, it's cold, whatever, all the usual excuses. And then you think, after my workout, I'm going to feel so amazing. I'm going to feel happy and energized and proud of myself for my achievement, and proud of myself for getting on with it when I didn't want to get started. Physically, mentally, I'm going to feel great. That will definitely get you going. Yeah, don't think about how you're going to feel during it, but think about how you're going to feel after your workout. Guarantee, I tell you, works for me every time. And always remember that you're not trying to be better than anybody else. You just want to be better than you were this time last week. That's all. Everyone works at their own speed, they do their own thing, and they progress at their own rate. All you want to do is be better than you were last week. Remember that. And they are my tips for staying motivated and getting going when the days can sometimes be a bit hard. I hope you found them interesting and helpful. Which one did you like the best? Which tip really struck a chord with you and you thought is going to help you the most? For me, it's definitely the think about how good you're going to feel after the workout. That's the one for me. Doing tips like this for the gym aren't my regular thing, but I really, really wanted to share it with you because I do know that I'm sort of inspiring a lot of people to get started on their own fitness and health journey, and I want to do what I can to help. If you've got any questions, always ask me. I'm always happy to help. And I'm going to say something I haven't said on a video for a really long time, and that's to remember that every day is a great day at home with Karen. I haven't said it for so long. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.